In this vlog, we're going to Canada to collect some free healthcare, methadone. Actually, we play cash game session, $1,100 main event poker tournament, and we go to a Canadians game and bet way too big. It's a good one. It was filmed over a year ago, and it's not because I'm out of content. It's because I was supposed to wait to release this in conjunction with ACR releasing a video on their YouTube channel. But one, it's been over a year, they've had enough time, and two, what are they gonna do? Enjoy. Hey guys, today we're going to Montreal, Canada. I don't know why, 6-hour drive. I do know why, it's to film stuff for America's Card Room, but also have fun with our friend John Pardy. We have a cracked windshield in a rental car. Hopefully the windshield holds up. That crack is growing. We gotta drive for 12 hours. I hope this fucking thing survives. All right, it's growing, that's bad. I hope I don't have to drive like Ace Ventura with my fucking head out the window. All right, we're like halfway there. The crack has maintained. I think we're gonna make it. It's getting all Canada-y. Wow. I sound sarcastic, but I'm not. It's very pretty. Nearing the border. I hope they let me in. But in about 6.6 miles, murder will be legal, and speaking French is the only language allowed. New Jersey.
So what are you up to today?
Going to film a YouTube video and play poker.
With me right now?
Yeah. Is that okay? You want me to delete it?
I mean, I prefer if you did. I mean, we have families and everybody too, you know.
No problem. This won't be in.
Yeah, you're all set.
All right, thank you. We are in Canada. We've made it. So what are we doing here? Filming a show for ACR with John Pardy. Filming our own vlog and playing at the playground. I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like the windshield held up. We got that one crack at like 30 minutes into the drive, and we managed to make it all the way to the city without it expanding. Thank fucking God. All right, so we're here. Hi, guys. We're like a meet. Good morning, honey.
Morning to you. So I woke up, went out last night, Montreal 1, John 0. Woke up at 5 a.m., exact same outfit, shoes on, everything, on top of my sheets in my bed. Looked down at my phone, I had about 85 messages, and now we gotta go film that playground all day.
We split up last night. I went to bed early, but I'm not any more rested than he is. We're going to a playground today. All right, I explained this like shit here, so I'm clarifying now what the ACR video is, and hopefully they make it one day. It was a cool concept. It was John Pardy versus myself in a competition. The winner gets 2 Venom tickets. Losers got to jump in the icy fucking Canadian river or whatever the fuck. 3-part contest, but the main part was we were going to play 2 cash game sessions. Whoever ends up with more profit at the end of those 2 wins. John and I decided before we were going to chop the Venom tickets, but it's all our real money that we're playing cash with, and I still, if I lost, would have to jump in the ice, and I don't fucking want to. That's in this other video that you can see here, wherever it is. And then also for us, for our vlog, there's a main event going on here as well. It's an 1150 Canadian, which is like 50 bucks US. No, it's like a 1K US, 400K guaranteed. First cash game, we got to outplay John. It's day 1 of 2 sessions where we must end up ahead of what he is. Then also the main event. John Pardy. So we're using this Monopoly money to enter their tournament now, just so we don't have to wait and after we're done with the cash. But so far, not good. I think John's won a hand and we're down. I don't know. He's going to punt it though. All right, so day 1 of playing cash. $2, $5 Canadian, in for 500. Let's get into some hands. We can't get into some hands because this was over a year ago at this point. Fucking ACR never put out the video of this that they're supposed to with the hand histories. So I only have hands from day 2. So your guess is as good as mine, but it looks like I lost about $100. Getting really unlucky. I played probably perfectly. Right now we're jumping in the tournament. All right, first break. We have 31K off 30K starting stack. No hands worth talking about. Talk.
You win!
Another flip, back-to-back hands.
You lose!
All right, today's the 3rd day here. We're going to play another cash game session. Yesterday we lost 1150 Canadian in the tournament. Or we won a flip, then lost the flip. Today we're going to play a cash game again, and then we're going to the Montreal Canadiens game tonight. 8 a.m. Canadian, which is like 6 a.m. US. Let's go. So we're playing again today, day 2.
Back at day 2. Well, not day 2 of anything important, like just we're just back again.
Yeah, we're back at the playground. John's not hungover today.
I'm back!
He's back. Good luck.
Thank you, too.
He's screwed. All right, back for day 2. We need to end up ahead of John Pardy, so we don't have to jump in the ice. We both lost a little over 100 or around 100 day 1, so it's really up to today's couple-hour session who has to go in the... Can't believe they never made the video. Anyway, early position raises to $30. We're on the button with pocket 7s. We make the call. Both blinds call as well. 4 ways to a flop, 120 in there. Flop comes. King, queen, 7. That's a good one. They all check to me, and I not sure why I didn't bet flop. Again, this was a fucking year ago. I checked as well. Always best to like get in the least amount of money with your good hands, I guess. Turn comes the 6 of whatever. The small blind leads 55. Big blind folds. Early position folds. We just make the call. River comes 5 of whatever. You know, now there's whatever, 230 in there. Checks to us. We bet 150 into the 230, but the guy thinks a bit and folds. I think we played that like shit. Four-handed, I guess. Under the gun raises to 15. And I assume it's cutoff versus button. I don't know what the fuck I mean under four-handed under the gun. That'd be the cutoff. Cutoff raises to $15. We look down at black aces in the button. We just sneaky flat. I don't think this is a thing in cash games. We end up going 3 ways to a flop. 7-6-2, all black. So we have some backdoor flush draw of some sort. Checks to me. We bet $35. The big blind calls. Other dude folds, I assume. Doesn't fucking say. Turn is a 4 of hearts. Big blind leads 55. And we raise the turn to 150 and he folds. Either way, good other hand. We're winning today. We're up like 200 in cash. John is fucking up. We're going to win this bet against him easily. And then we're going to that hockey game tonight, but cash has been going good. With blinds at $2, $5 Canadian. Of course, still you dangle. It's a cash game. It's not a tournament. Fucking early position raises to $20. The cutoff makes the call. We're on the button and look down at Jack 10 off and for some fucking reason decide we should call as well. 3 ways to a flop with $65 in the pot. Of course, they're not real dollars. They're Canadian dollars. Let's keep this in mind. Flop comes. Jack, 6, 4, 2 spades, 1 heart. We have the 10 of spades. A little bit relevant to have the backdoor flush draw. The original raiser leads for 30. The cutoff raises in position to 70. This is a very clearly like just like a strong hand. So often it's just like, you know, they just have like ace jack type of shit. We have top pair, a bad top pair with a bad kicker. We have a bad backdoor flush draw. Pretty easy fold, even though it's frustrating to flop top pair and not be able to continue. But when people bet and then raise, it's like they're telling you what they have. So I like a fold here. We call because I don't fucking know. The original raiser folds. Now we're going to the turn. Heads up. Probably way behind. $235 in the pot. Turn comes king of whatever. He now slows down. He checks, making it more clear that he just has like a good jack. We check back, looking for a prayer or something. River comes 10 of whatever. He checks to us. We bet pretty small, just $100 into the 230 or whatever. Villain eventually makes the call, shows a jack. So it's as we suspected. We win a nice little pot there, even though we played every single street wrong except the turn probably. With blinds at $2, $5 Canadian, of course, still. We're in the low jack. We raise to $15 with king 3 of diamonds. The hijack calls and the button calls as well. 3 ways to a flop, like $50 in the middle. Flop comes. Queen. 10, 4, 2 diamonds. We have a flush draw, backdoor straight draw. Action's on us. We check as we always would, and so do the other 2 Canucks. 3 ways to the turn. It comes the 6 of clubs, or some shit, my notes say. We check again. The hijack checks as well, and now the button decides to bet 20. We call. The hijack calls. 3 ways to a river, like 115 in the pot. River comes ace of diamonds. Nice. We have the nuts. Did you know my new sponsor, Stake US, has poker? Play for most states in the US. When you use my code RDP, get a free 25. With, again, code RDP, and come play some of the softest cash games in the new on-tap territory against a bunch of players who are playing slots. Really, let's be real about who the player pool is here. It's pretty fucking soft. Now, how do we get the most money? There's 2 people behind us, and they haven't shown us much action. Usually, just in general, it's better to bet when in doubt. But with 2 people behind, maybe now is the time to get sneaky and trappy, go for more money. I don't know what's best. What we do here is decide to check. Luckily, the hijack bet 75, button folds. Now it's back on us. And what are you guys going to do here? Do you raise? I'm kidding. Of course, you dingus. We have the nuts. How much? I don't know. We choose $300. He folds. Still nice up hot. Fuck mothers. We straddle to $10. It folds to the big blind, who makes the call. We look down at king, queen of diamonds and raise it up to 40. Big blind calls. Heads up in position with a good hand. 80 whatever in the pot. Flop comes. 10, 9, 3. 2 clubs on spade. So we have a nut shot straight draw, 2 overs, but no flush action. He checks, and we decide to check back. These type of boards, actually, I think me checking back is a good play here. You don't ever want to have to fold when you have equity. Like, this would be so bad for him to check raise us off it. So, turn comes 7 or 8, or quote, some shit. I write down again. Astute notes. And on this turn, the big blind bets $45. We're not ready to go anywhere quite yet with our overs and gut shot straight draw. We make the call. 170 in the pot, going to the river. The river comes, the ace of whatever. If he bets, we're going to fold. But this guy checks, opening the door for us. And I think we just got to go for the bluff. We float with ace highs a lot on the turn. You know, it's just, we just got to go for it. What the fuck are we calling turn for if we're not going to? We end up betting $115. He ends up making the fold. Yay. Cool to get the bluff through. Early position has limped. Called the $5. Folds to us in the cutoff. We look down at ace-king offsuit and raise it up to 25. The button calls, and now before it gets back to the limper, the big blind 3-bets to $110. The original limper folds, and we of course could go all in 4-bet jam, but we just go ahead and make the call. It's the more conservative route, but factoring in is that I don't want to jump in the ice water, and I don't know how bad John's doing, but I know his session is not going great. Call. Heads up to a flop, 240, whatever in there. Doesn't matter, because it comes 10-6-4. He leads 225 and we fold shortly after session ends. All right, so we just finished the second session of cash game, but whatever. We made 292 today, Canadian. John played some hands like shit. But yeah, we got to film some more. You see we got the mic here for the ACR, and that's it. It's a cool place, the playground. There's stressed out John, not knowing if he's value betting or bluffing. John's cashing out something. Well, you won today overall, no?
I won today overall. Over the last 2 sessions.
Well, you got to degen bracket it properly. Do you know what I mean? You have to you have to choose when to bookend it so you win. So like I said, we really just chopped secretly behind the scenes. So we each made money, but I won the challenge basically, this part of it.
John was down $1,000.
Yo, look at this. It's like, that's like the pack to punish your kid. Like, you got with the lighter in it. Like, you're gonna smoke this entire thing. You wanna smoke? Here, there's a lighter inside, you little shit. So I don't know if I said it, explained it in my blog. He made the worst play ever, trying to get back in to win the competition that in the storyline of the ACR video is for 2 Venom tickets, but since we just chopped that, he has really no incentive to win, but we were actually playing with our own money. So he lost 375 of his own dollars to win a challenge that has no difference in money for him.
It sounds stupid.
John just reminded me the most racist joke that wasn't even a joke.
It was just the weirdest comment of all time.
Straight up racist. Like, a black guy beat a white guy in a pot, and then after, the white guy who John and I were friendly with till this point goes, wow, you really soul read me. Only white guys usually do that.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. We were all like, wait, you're supposed to say the reverse or compliment them.
And even then, it's fucking weird.
Even then, it's weird. But he just straight up said to a black guy, like, oh, you did like the white man, use your brainy.
Me and Ryan were talking to him the whole time. We just never said a word to him after that. Like, what the fuck?
Like, disconnect relationship.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
Poker table is like such superficial relationships. You're like, oh, I'm chummy with this guy, and then they do some way out of line shit. You're like, oh, all right, that's not.
I hate to ever talk to this guy.
I don't know him. It was wild. It was very funny.
But like not funny.
No, awkward. Awkward as fuck. We're getting ready to go to the Habs game, and we're betting on it. Tweet it out and put on Instagram. The first person to come and say hi to John Pardy and I, they get a ticket to the Venom. So we'll see if we're famous in Canada, how many people know us, and see if anyone approaches us. Oh, also, we actually bet like $300 on no goal in the first 10 minutes and $300 on the Canadians, actually. John, they spelled your hometown wrong. They typoed the O is supposed to be an A.
Fact. Oh, we got too many tickets, maybe.
Let's go Habs!
Let's go Habs! We love you, Montreal!
All right, come on. Every second that ticks, we got like 300 of no goal in the first 10 minutes. Yeah.
No goal.
On the first opportunity, second gets through and he scores!
So we already got screwed on the first bet, but we still are alive with the Montreal money line. Now could be the next flag
He's dead?
from a flagging accident. I just set down where my seat is on Twitter to see if someone will come claim the Venom ticket. And hopefully this guy comes, claims the Venom, or a woman comes and claims the Venom ticket soon. All right, let's go Habs! I bet $300, money line on the worst team in the league.
It was a very good, very bad bet. It was a good bad bet.
Shots were 34-8. That's so dumb. We were so confident coming in.
We were so happy.
They were excited on winning. It's going to be so fun. Nobody's having fun now.
They have 7 shots.
So behind the scenes, they sort of rigged it so we can coordinate with the winner of the Venom giveaway.
And it's John Pardy!
Amen. You do. So the winner, his username is Coach at Depaulo. Easy, let's sweat you. And it's PKO, so you'll likely cash out like at least something. I really lost like $600 on that game.
Yeah, I lost like 500. I don't even know why we did this. Montreal's the worst team in the entire league. Let's fucking put the rolls on.
All right, so today's day 3 of the challenge. I don't know what the fuck this is, but one of us has to go in this ice river.
I'm so scared, dude.
We could have a heart attack.
We literally could, bro. That's a real thing that happened.
All right, where the fuck are we? Oh, there he is. I saw him.
Run him over. Fuck it. We can just not do it.
All in all, we survived Montreal. We made a great YouTube video. The windshield survived. And we lost way too much money, like $1,700.
His vlogs suck.
This is pristine footage.
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Now, he doesn't deserve any applause. He called with King Jack.